A man went to the bathroom in the wild and saw a bizarre scene. Even though it had been a whole 10 years since the end of the world, suddenly a group of strangers appeared and approached him. He hurriedly fled back to his hiding place. You should know that after the disaster, only a few thousand people were left alive on Earth now. There was actually a gang wielding knives. These guys were clearly up to no good. Jack was so scared he fell to the ground on the spot. His old man nearby also noticed the commotion. After observing carefully, he found this group of people had already closed in to a few dozen meters. The experienced old man knew in his heart another brutal fight was about to happen. But Jack was stupefied at this moment because his infected wife was still beside him. Seeing his old man packing up stuff, Jack frantically handed the bundle to him. Only then did he snap out of his terror and help. But at this moment, that group of people was about to arrive. The old man had no choice but to kick open the hatch, leading the whole family to quickly escape from the back door. You should know that in the apocalypse, resources are incredibly precious once captured. The consequences would be unimaginable. Seeing that running away directly had no chance of success, the old man had no choice but to lift the toilet lid beside him. In order to save his son and daughter-in-law, he forcibly stuffed the two of them inside. Then he turned around to face this group of apocalyptic thugs alone, but relying on just his strength. Alone, how could he be a match for a gang of villains? The old man knocked down a few, but after just a moment, he was directly knocked out by a club. At this time, the husband and wife could only tremble, watching helplessly as the old man was brutally killed. But in order to save their lives, they could only hold back their tears and keep quiet. However, an even worse thing happened. This group of people had already rushed into their base, found the backpack Jack accidentally left behind. Inside were priceless pills. You should know that in the apocalyptic environment, the vast majority of people had already been infected by the virus. They could only rely on these pills to barely stay alive in the dark night. The medicine had been taken by this group of people. What could be done about Jack's infected wife? Looking at the old man tied to a wooden pole, Jack decided to come out after they left. But when this group of people passed by the toilet, the leader seemed to sense something was off. Under a pile of messy branches, something was clearly hidden. Jack quickly covered his wife's mouth. When the leader squatted down, preparing to lift the toilet lid to check, Jack desperately held tight to the board. Only then did he block the leader outside. But what exactly was hidden underneath the leader also became very curious. Could it be that some precious items were stored there? He leaned down and sniffed hard. The foul smell made him cough non-stop. The husband and wife finally escaped safely, until this group of outsiders completely withdrew. Jack only then crawled out of the toilet. At this time, the base had been ransacked into a mess. All the supplies had been looted clean. But how to continue surviving in the apocalypse? Moreover, the wife was already severely infected, even collapsed on the bed. Weak and powerless, Jack stared at the worsening wound. He originally wanted to see if there were any pills left by the bed, but when he checked, he found there wasn't a single one left. Seeing his wife lying there in extreme agony, in an instant, he had an extreme thought, grabbing the pillow, wanting to end it all.